love the top because you can't stop when he's on. Times what he's saying will leave you in a daze, but you gotta pay close attention cause you can't put a word inside. We got crazy mad societies, we're all a bunch of freaks. He's got crazy mad solutions when he talks before he thinks. When I need a couple fun, like money ain't a thing, man, I got a side job clubbing rats over in England. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to go. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Don't take offense, cause my man is frankly honest. He's the only one that ever beat me in a sweating contest. Cause if you can't take the heat, you're getting kicked out the kitchen. You get the dry white toast, he's got the 2 whole chickens. He's got away with the ladies, they're always taking him home to mother. When she answers the door, she's like, I see you met your father. It's obvious his mouth is gonna get him in trouble. Yo, Bill, call the bar and get the bail on the double. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold.
Well, my little nasties, it's 8 p.m. CentralValleyTalk.com. It must be another episode of Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold! Oh, holy shit, once again, here we go, feeling fat and sassy on another Friday night, right down here at the very heart of the, well, more like the outskirts of the tower district. Yeah. We're not like actually in the crotch of the tower district, we're more like a couple fingers tickling up the thigh of the tower district, right? Yeah. That's about where the studio is now. I'm just going to get right into it, Bill. I'm just going to get right into it. Had you already liked the Facebook page for Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold, spelled like a chick with a K, but I got a dick. Let's please not get into it, okay? We all know how that goes. You have already known that my musical guest for the evening is Outside the Wire! They've had some changes since the last time they were on the show, and we're going to talk about them. I think for those of you that actually know the band, it'll be blazingly obvious when you see them what changes I speak of, but you will be able to see that when they perform live right here this evening. And then also, Bill, what is it? I think last August we had a couple celebrities on too. What is it? Tonight, from The Walking Dead, I actually have on Moses J. Mosley! If you watch the show, you will know him as one of Michonne's pet walkers, which, by the way, is just, don't even get me talking about it. They should be here shortly. We will talk to Moses. It is going to be a great night tonight. Now, Bill. Yes? Now, Bill. Do you smoke marijuana? No. Don't fucking, Bill, not in front of company. Don't lie in front of company, Billski. Does anybody in the crowd smoke marijuana? Whoa, only one person, so it's just me and that guy smoking weed tonight. No, that's it. Are you fucking kidding me? All right, let me tell you a little story about how back in the day they used to tell everyone how to go get free weed. You ready for this? This is how it used to work back in the day to get free weed. All right, back around 2000, there was a weed bust at Fowler and Beeheimer. And the only reason I remember Beeheimer is because it reminds me of Hyman. I'm not, Hyman, you guys look it up, Google. There's not enough guys laughing. Do you really know what the hymen is? Are you kidding me? Bill, do you know what a hymen is?
Yeah.
Okay, why do you cough?
No,
does it remind you?
I don't.
Is it like A1 sauce that gets you right there and gets you right there? Oh. Don't hymen me, okay? So let me tell you a little story. Back in the day, my friends came over. I was over at my buddy's house, and these guys came over, and they were selling some weed, all right? Selling some marijuana, right? Right out of the fucking... the devil's weed right out of the backpack. I don't know if it was the devil's weed, but god dang, it got me high, all right? And so they opened the fucking backpack, and it must have been the devil's weed, because they were like, they had so much of it. And back then, a good eighth cost you like $50, $55, you know? That was a good eighth. And now, you know, they're like... sticking it on the wall. Bam! Right on the wall and moving their hands and the weed's just sticking there. And we were like, what the fuck is this bionic weed? Where did you get this shit from? And they weren't saying anything. Now they were selling the eighths for $25. $25 they were selling these. Bill, I said $25. Are you fucking listening? $25 eighths. So you got to figure we are freaking out at the time. And then finally, they get a little stoned. We get a couple beers in them and suddenly they're like, did you guys hear about that weed bust? And we were like, what? And they were like, they put a map of it in the Fresno Bee. It was out of Fowler and Beeheimer. And we were like, excuse me? So we get the fucking paper and look it up, and sure as shit, there was a map right to this motherfucking weed field. Now my dad, okay, hear me out. My dad was former Navy, okay? My dad actually was reading about the weed bust in the paper, and he told me that morning, he was like, you know what's crazy is they only go out there once, and they get everything into a pile, and they use the fucking, you know, the bulldozer thing, and they only do one swipe. They give it one hard pull, get it in, maybe one more, and then they get the machine out of there, and that's it. So what's out there is out there. Now, we get the crazy notion after drinking some beers and smoking some weed one night that we want to go get this fucking weed, right? So we get out in the fucking car, we head out there, and we can't find it. And it's 2000. I don't think but one of us had a cell phone, and they definitely didn't have no fucking screens and GPS on them, okay? I'll tell you that shit. So we're roaming around out there, and all of a sudden we see a station wagon. Yeah, like at a fucking vacation with Clark Griswold. Parked up against this country road on the side. And I'm like, and this kid looks real young, and he's leaning on the car all. And I'm all, okay, we're going up to that guy and ask him where the fuck the weed's at. And they're like, why do you think he knows? I'm like, no one is out there except old teenager with the station wagon. He knows where the weed is, okay? So we stop and we're like, hey man. He's all, hey man. And he's like, hey. And we're all, where's it at? We're literally, where's it at? And he's like, where's what? We're doing the dance now. We're engaged in the dance. And we're like, come on, man, the weed, come on. And the sad part was, and I don't even tell you guys this part because it's embarrassing. The night before, we were out there in the rain looking for the field, and we couldn't find it. So this was our second night out there. So I was not past asking. You know the whole fucking adage, oh, guys don't ask for directions? No, when it comes to fucking weed and fucking, because we were out there in the rain the night before, I'm asking for motherfucking directions. Like me with a lady asking where the clit is. If you want me to pleasure it, tell me where it is. I'll find it for you. I'll do what I can do. Same as the weed field. Okay, I don't know how the clit and the weed, okay, we'll let it go. And then, so we're fucking asking this kid, and he tells us, it's up and over. I just parked far away because I didn't want any of the cops to see me. There's still some cops around there. So we cruise out that next day. We see no cops. And we make a fucking plan. Are you ready for this? We got a plan. Here's the plan. Our car drops off 2 people. We give them 2 hours in the field. We pick up 2 other people that our other buddy dropped off on this side. So you got 2 cars. Oh, shut up. Fuck you guys. You're laughing. We thought this shit out. We got beers one night. We're smoking. And I'm like, we shouldn't pick up who we drop off. And they're like, what? We love that idea. I'm like, that's right. We drop off 2, we pick up 2 different ones. And that was like the idea. So our buddy gets off work one late fucking from Chewy's. I don't know if you remember Chewy's. It was out at Shaw and Mark's. And he gets off work fucking late. So he's got in his fucking green little Honda. We're in my buddy's truck. We drop off our 2. He drop off his 2. Now, we were ready for some cops. How do you get some cops, some pigs, the bacon, the fuzz? What do you mean, man? The cops, all right? We didn't know what to do about the cops, so here's what we fucking did about the cops. I was still wearing my Blockbuster video shirt. Yeah, I worked at Blockbuster. Fuck you guys. And my buddy worked at yes. My buddy worked at ADT Security, and he has ADT Security shirt on. And I'm gonna do this. I got a notebook with me, and I'm like, here's the plan. While you 4 are in the fucking field, me and David will go find the cop, and we will go talk to him. Now, mind you, David Todd. Oh, God. This guy would sell you out for a half-drink warm Heineken, okay? That's this type of guy. So he's going to go with me into this fucking weed field at 11 o'clock at night, and we're going to pretend to be Fresno State journalism students wanting to do a story on... Now, it sounds really bad now, but at the time, we were like, yeah, this will be a great distraction for the cops. We're going to go do a story on the weed bust and how it's affected the area and blah, blah, blah. But since we both work, Blockbuster ADT shirt, aha, he will believe that we just came from motherfucking work, so we were going to go do a story. Here's the problem. There's no cop. There's no motherfucking cop out there, so we don't know what to do. So we just go to a Johnny Quick and we just sit there. Now, no one has cell phones. May I take you back 14 years ago, Bill, to where 14 years ago, if you didn't know where your fucking friend was, guess what? You didn't know where your fucking friend was. There was no texting. You could leave a message on their machine and hope they get it later, or I guess you could page them or something. I mean, I don't exactly know how that would work. So here it is. We fucking drive around. It's 2.5 hours. They're not coming out. We're freaking out. It's 3 hours. They're not coming out. About 3 hours, 20 minutes into it, we see 2 wet, just soaked dudes come out and pop onto the road, and they're just walking with their heads down. We start honking. It's 2 of our buddies, the other 2 that were dropped off. The plan is going accordingly. They hop in the car. We're like, where's the weed? Where's the weed? And they're like, we stuffed it under the bridge back there. They get back out of the car, run back. They have filled 2 pillowcases with some of the sweetest Chiba you have ever fucking seen in your fucking life. They hop in the truck, and it just stinks so bad. So bad, okay? Long story short, we get all the weed back to our house. Our one buddy, Dusty, my buddy Dusty. He's this black dude with a big afro. Dusty. Good old Dusty didn't want to leave the field. They left him. All the cars get back. Everybody's in the cars. We don't know where the fuck Dusty is. He stays in the field. He calls from someone's cell phone that he meets in the field. This Mexican dude named Commando, who was wearing all this camouflage, said, call me Commando. He's like, I'm using Commando's phone. I'm going to stay in the field all night. I'm going to wait till the sun comes up so I can get some more buds. On the way, walking back into town with a pillowcase stuffed into his jacket, Dusty gets pulled over by cops. He's about 6 feet from the car, and the cop goes, I can smell it from here. How about you just dump it out of your shirt, and you can keep walking, and we'll leave you alone. And the cops are laughing at him. He pulls the pillowcase out, walks up to the car, drops it. The cops put it in their car, take off. Needless to say, $25 aids for fucking everyone. I don't think they put the maps in the paper anymore, by the way, and it could be because... I don't know why. I don't know why. Hey, did I mention we got Outside the Wire here tonight? Also, from The Walking Dead, did I mention Moses J. Mosley, one of Michonne's pet walkers, will be here tonight. Fantastic. They should be, hopefully arriving shortly. If not, I got some more cunt jokes for you. But whoa! Whoa! That's one. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold got a 5-cut minimum. That's two. That's two. I guarantee you 5 by the end of the show. You got to pace yourselves. Got to pace yourselves. I'm not going to do that when he gets here. I think I shouldn't do that in front of company. So probably not. Probably not. We'll save it for after, right? Yeah. All right. Let's take a commercial. CentralValleyTalk.com. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Bill, slide the knob like you've watched The Walking Dead. Are you fucking serious?
Look at this house right across the street from Fresno City College. You could own it for $900 a month. Plus, it has an apartment you could rent out for $400 a month. Come to our open house this Saturday at 1 o'clock. Go to MikeBriggsProperties.com for details.
In 1985, Larry Korth set out to help his friends, family, and community find affordable ways to buy a home or a business property. 30 years later, Mid-Valley Financial is the premier mortgage banker in the Central Valley. The professional staff at Mid-Valley will find the best mortgage products for your family. Mid-Valley Financial takes great pride in being the Central Valley's local lender. Visit us at midvalleyfinancial.com.
Let the professionals at William L. Mitchell Landscaping make your lawn and gardens beautiful. If you need a new lawn, landscape design, or if you need someone to take over the weekly drudgery of caring for your yard, William L. Mitchell Landscaping can meet your needs. With his ornamental horticulture degree from Fresno State, Bill is qualified to take care of all phases of your landscape construction and design. Call Bill at William L. Mitchell Landscaping at 283-8849. That's Bill Mitchell, 283-8849.
Hello, I'm Shelly at Horn Photo, and it's time to do more with your pictures. Get those images out of your camera, off your computer, and rescued from deep within your phone, and turn them into memorable photo keepsakes and gifts. Here at Horn Photo in Fresno, we have many wonderful photo items that we produce in-house, and we're here to help you find your individual style. So now's the time. Stop by Horn Photo in the Bellagio at Blackstone and East, or visit us online at hornphoto.com to explore the possibilities.
Viewers of Central Valley Talk, what is your home worth? The experienced agents at Mike Briggs Properties are offering a free property valuation if you mention Central Valley Talk. Find the value of your property for free. Call Mike Briggs Properties at 486-6758. Mention Central Valley Talk. Mike Briggs Properties, 486-6758.
Lunch phone, what is your location, please?
I'm in Fresno's Tower District.
What is your budget, please?
I only have $7.
Well, that leaves you only one choice. Go directly to Bobby Salazar's in the Tower District. He is having a lunch special for $6.89.
Well, that won't leave me enough money to get a drink.
No worries. Bobby Salazar's in the Tower District will get you lunch and a drink for just $6.89.
Wow. I'm going straight to Bobby Salazar's in the Tower District to get the lunch special and drink for just $6.89.
Thank you for calling Lunch Phone. This has been a recording.
What? I'm Mike Briggs, owner and CEO at CentralValleyTalk.com. If you like talk radio, you'll love CentralValleyTalk.com. All local, all live, all the time. CentralValleyTalk.com.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
Look at this house right across the street from Fresno City College. You could own it for $900 a month. Plus, it has an apartment you could rent out for $400 a month. Come to our open house this Saturday at 1 o'clock. Go to MikeBriggsProperties.com for details.
In 1985, Larry Korth set out to help his friends, family, and community find affordable ways to buy a home or a business property. 30 years later, Mid-Valley Financial is the premier mortgage banker in the Central Valley. The professional staff at Mid-Valley will find the best mortgage products for your family. Mid-Valley Financial takes great pride in being the Central Valley's local lender. Visit us at midvalleyfinancial.com.
Let the professionals at William L. Mitchell Landscaping make your lawn and gardens beautiful. If you need a new lawn, landscape design, or if you need someone to take over the weekly drudgery of caring for your yard, William L. Mitchell Landscaping can meet your needs. With his ornamental horticulture degree from Fresno State, Bill is qualified to take care of all phases of your landscape construction and design. Call Bill at William L. Mitchell Landscaping at 283-8849. That's Bill Mitchell, 283-8849.
Hello, I'm Shelly at Horn Photo, and it's time to do more with your pictures. Get those images out of your camera, off your computer, and rescued from deep within your phone, and turn them into memorable photo keepsakes and gifts. Here at Horn Photo in Fresno, we have many wonderful photo items that we produce in-house, and we're here to help you find your individual style. So now's the time. Stop by Horn Photo in the Bellagio at Blackstone and Ease, or visit us online at hornphoto.com to explore the possibilities.
Viewers of Central Valley Talk, what is your home worth? The experienced agents at Mike Briggs Properties are offering a free property valuation if you mention Central Valley Talk. Find the value of your property for free. Call Mike Briggs Properties at 486-6758. Mention Central Valley Talk. Mike Briggs Properties, 486-6758.
Lunch phone, what is your location, please?
I'm in Fresno's Tower District.
What is your budget, please?
I only have $7.
Well, that leaves you only one choice. Go directly to Bobby Salazar's in the Tower District. He is having a lunch special for $6.89.
Well, that won't leave me enough money to get a drink.
No worries. Bobby Salazar's in the Tower District will get you lunch and a drink for just $6.89.
Wow! I'm going straight to Bobby Salazar's in the Tower District to get the lunch special and drink for just $6.89.
Thank you for calling Lunch Phone. This has been a recording.
What? I'm Mike Briggs, owner and CEO at CentralValleyTalk.com. If you like talk radio, you'll love CentralValleyTalk.com. All local, all live, all the time. CentralValleyTalk.com.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
They're all trained. Did you see it, Will? They gave you one. They gave you all one good woo, and then they were like, "All right, motherfucker, it's hot." They got their woo, and then that was it. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold, CentralValleyTalk.com. Hopefully you refilled the weed bowl, the cereal bowl. Hopefully you got yourself a beer, maybe some chocolate milk. I'd be blowing bubbles in mine at this point. Whose bubbles? None of your business. None of your fucking business. Now, all right, let's go ahead and get to it. You're in Fresno and you're at a funeral, okay? You're at a funeral in Fresno. It's a very sad time. Very sad time. You're at a funeral and it's in Fresno, so this is gonna play right into it. And all of a sudden you start hearing like glass breaking. And they're like, well, you know, Chet was a good man. You know, his name's Chet. You know, everybody's there for Chet. Good old Chester, you know. You start hearing all this fucking glass breaking though, and you're like, what the fuck is that? And all of a sudden you start noticing Uncle Timmy. I don't know when I get high, I talk like that. But like when fucking Uncle Timmy's not there anymore, and you go out into the fucking parking lot and you see that the glass breaking is to all your relatives' cars, and Uncle Timmy, oh, by the way, did he mention he got into meth over the summer? Uncle Timmy's got a new hobby, and he's breaking into every family member's fucking car. Now, I can only imagine some of the older family members were talked out of their keys because Uncle Timmy's suave like that, okay? Happened right here in Fresno, and the minute I heard the meth, I was like, well, damn, that's kind of fucked up. I wonder why he was doing that. Then I heard the meth part, and I was like, oh, that was definitely in Fresno, wasn't it? And very crafty. Isn't that crafty? You're trying to think of where you can get a bunch of people together and maybe break in their cars, and you're not going to feel so bad about it because they're not strangers. That's family. That's Aunt Glenda's car, dude.
It's family now.
It's Framley now. It's Ed fucking Glenda's car. I'll pop her fucking window. That ain't that big of a fucking deal to me, okay? So, let's go ahead and get into this right now. You're gonna be smuggling fucking drugs across the border, and you are a lady. Now, right on. You have a lot of places that you can hide said cocaine. Now, I don't want to go for all the stereotypical spots, but let's just take a survey. You're a woman coming across the border and you got motherfucking cocaine. Where are you going to be hiding it? In the vagina. Yes, miggity, Michelle said the vagina. Now, I would have to agree with you, except this woman had no cocaine in her vagina.
What?
And how many times as a grown man in your life do you actually say a woman didn't have any cocaine in her vagina and get to sound surprised? I mean, as the manager working the fucking place, he was probably talking to the cop going, what do you mean she didn't have the fucking cocaine in her pussy? Like, I mean, you're confused at that point, because it's where you expected. Well, was it in her ass? Because that's where I'm going next. If it ain't in the booty, it's in the booty, okay? And I'm just going to be looking for it. Now, next thing you know, they brought this woman in, and she was getting stripped down, and the one dude, you know, old fucking Greasy Steve's been waiting for this one to come through all day. He's like, I'll pat her down. I got it. And even Greasy Steve's like, don't her titties look a little weird? And like, he starts feeling her titties and shit, and literally, the drugs were inside her fucking implants. The cocaine. Yes, now wouldn't that be, I don't understand. What do you do, cut them? I hate when that happens. Now you literally got to go to the doctor, get the titty, you got to get the titty cut open, and then when the titty's cut open on the motherfucking table, then you're putting the cocaine in the titty, and then when you got the cocaine in, it's like, the next bone's connected, it's like cocaine's in the motherfucking titty, you know? And you get it, and so this is exactly how she did it. Apparently she had a big bust. That was Sometimes they just fall into your fucking lap. How about this? We're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break. CentralValleyTalk.com, Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold. When we come back, The Walking Dead's very own Moses J. Mosley will be on the show!
Look at this house right across the street from Fresno City College. You could own it for $900 a month. Plus, it has an apartment you could rent out for $400 a month. Come to our open house this Saturday at 1 o'clock. Go to MikeBriggsProperties.com for details.
In 1985, Larry Korth set out to help his friends, family, and community find affordable ways to buy a home or a business property. 30 years later, Mid-Valley Financial is the premier mortgage banker in the Central Valley. The professional staff at Mid-Valley will find the best mortgage products for your family. Mid-Valley Financial takes great pride in being the Central Valley's local lender. Visit us at Mid-Valley Financial.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
DeVold, CentralValleyTalk.com is where you have it. Studio audience, can you give it up for yourselves hanging out in the fucking heat on this Friday night? Now, I want to go ahead and give it up. We have Pete the Diehard in the house. If you know anything about Pete the Diehard, he's all about bringing quality fucking things to the Valley. Constant quality from Pete the Diehard. That's all I ever expect. And on behalf of Diehard's Music and Diehard's Entertainment, I am proud to present to you. Maybe you fucking know him from it's a little show called The Walking Dead. Give it up for Moses J. Mosley! Man, a pleasure to have you on the show. Now, I was trolling your Facebook like a Facebook stalker this morning. I saw you take off. Now, where did you take off from this morning?
I took off from Atlanta, Georgia this morning. I just got back from Pensacola, Florida Monday, so I'm traveling, man.
He's all over the place. All over the place. Now, let's go ahead and get it out of the way. What has you in Fresno?
It's the amazingly awesomely epic mall signing that I'm actually doing out here in Fresno in the Sierra Falls.
That's right, Sierra Vista Mall, right?
Sierra Vista Mall, yeah.
And you can actually show up. Now, are you going to be out there all weekend?
I'll be out there all weekend up until Sunday.
Beautiful. So you can actually go out, get a picture with them if you didn't make it here tonight. Now, let's just go ahead and get into it. Let me just go ahead and say this, okay? I watched The Walking Dead.
All right.
And when they introduced the concept of the pet walkers with the no arms, the no jaw.
Okay.
I've never seen I've never seen anything like that in a zombie movie, zombie show.
They're pioneers.
Never seen anything like that. And what is your response? First off, how does it even happen? How do you hear about this? How did you get involved? Was it a cattle call? How'd you do it?
It was so insane because honestly, I just randomly submitted my photos to the casting department one day, and I got like a phone call 2 weeks later around 4 a.m. And it was like, hey, dude, I'm sorry about the hour, but do you want this? It just opened up. You know, I was in the daze when I answered the phone. I was like, okay. You know, I just answered the phone or whatever. I was like, cool, you know. But then when I woke back up that day, I was like, was that a dream? Like, what just happened, you know?
Am I really going to be on The Walking Dead?
I know, like, and they sent me, I looked at my emails, I was like, okay, apparently I got an email from AMC, so it's not a dream. I'm like, cool. Wow. And they told me a time and a place to go meet up with everybody, and I went down there and met everybody, and they walked me through, and it's like, hey, this is what we need you to do. Can you do it? I was like, sure, and took off from there, really, man. Yeah.
Wow. Now, you guys watch The Walking Dead, correct? Can we give it up? Hell yeah! Show is taken off by storm, and I mean, even just to be like, I mean, I would just be happy to be the guy that works the cheese cart fucking on The Walking Dead, but to actually have been on it. Now, all the special effects, all the makeup, I mean, had you ever been involved in anything of this magnitude before?
Never to that magnitude, and it's funny because honestly I had no idea what the show was or anything about it when I did it, and it was so funny. People were like saying to me, do you know what you just did? Do you know who you were? And I was like, no, what did I just do? Like, who am I, you know? And like, it was like a couple weeks later, I started getting phone calls and people saying like, okay, we want you to come out here and do these conventions and do these signings, and I was like, I never expected it in a million years.
Really?
Honestly, never. It was a blessing.
Well, like I said, I mean, do you realize how many, I mean, first off, there's a lot of just diehard horror movie fans. Then there horror movie fans. Yeah. I say that a little too quick and everybody's like, what movies, man? Horror movies. And there's so many fans of those. And then you got the subsector of all the fans that are, Bill, go ahead and throw up the picture, man. Let's go ahead and take a look. And if you guys in the studio audience want to look over, and in case you didn't fucking know, I mean, good Lord. And Bill, I think we have one more, just in case you don't watch the fucking show. Are you kidding me? Now, how does, I mean, I don't know, do I even want to spoil it for myself? They didn't really take off your jaw and cut off your arms. So obviously I'm about to spoil it. What was it, like some green screen, tons of makeup?
It was green screen on our arms. They actually had us wear green screen sleeves. And the prosthetics and the makeup was just so in-depth to the point where it looked realistic. Like Kevin Wisner, you know, Greg Nicotero, they're geniuses, you know. And they just know exactly what they're doing to sit you down for 2.5 hours, and they just go to work on you. And you blink your eyes and you know they're done.
Is that about how long it took?
2.5 hours.
Wow, so they have it down to such a, was it just a huge prosthetic piece that went over you?
It was kind of like a mask, like portion over this part of my face, and the rest of it was all prosthetics and makeup. Like they just did it all by hand and pieced it together, and they made magic, honestly. Yeah.
Wow, yeah. Wow, that is blowing my mind. Now, how long have you been in acting?
I've been acting now for 3 years now. Actually, the Walking Dead was my first major opportunity, but I've been in a couple other movies too.
Wait a minute. Shows, yeah. Can we just hold that train up here? 3 fucking years, dude?
Only 3 years. It's
3 years, and he's like, look at my resume. It's like Walking Dead.
I have an action figure. Cool.
It's like, yeah, it has a fucking action figure. Dude, could you imagine that?
It's been a blessing.
Holy shit, man. That is just wild.
Because I've been in a lot of things that people didn't even know I was in. I was in Joyful Noise. I was just in the season finale of Resurrection. And the movie Let's Be Cops is coming out. I'll be in that, too.
Nice.
So, yeah, I've been in a couple things, man. And I just got done shooting 3 pilots this year. I was in Rectify. Necessary Roughness before it got canceled. Single Ladies. Originals. Vampire Diaries.
So you've been around. This has just been the first thing where it's been like, boom, you're coming to this convention. You're going to sign some fucking pictures of yourself.
Look, you got to get there.
You're like, I've been in some other shit. Now, do you have
don't forget about
do you have other people coming up and they'll like come up and still get shit signed, but they'll name one of the random things and be like, man, I saw you in this and it was so dope.
In the movie 42, I was in that too. And a lady, a young girl, she actually printed out a picture of what I looked like in there. She brought it in and just smiled and looked at me, and I was like, you knew I was in that? And she was like, yeah. And it was like, it was so awesome.
Sweet, man. Now, can I get a Danny Tanner all for that? Oh, that's fucking fantastic. Now, I have to ask you, is this your first time in Fresno or around Fresno?
It's my first time in Fresno. I was in Sacramento about in March. Right?
Get the fuck out of here, man. You were where at?
I was in Sacramento in March for another convention. I was
very close.
Too.
Okay, yeah. What do you think of Fresno?
I think it's a little bit of awesome, you know.
It's
honestly.
a little bit of awesome. I'll take that. If someone's saying that about Fresno. And let me remind you, Fresno's kind of weird. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like it's our dirty girlfriend, and we can make fun of her and say bad things about her. But if someone else comes in and does,
you want to fight her?
We're like, man, why are you talking about Fresno? What? Now, where were you born? Where were you from? Where'd you grow up?
I was born, predominantly raised in South Carolina, Aiken, South Carolina. So I know Fresno is kind of like a piece of home.
There you go.
Yeah, but I was predominantly raised in Atlanta, Georgia, though. That's where I'm really residing now.
And just got the acting bug and figured, what the hell?
It was funny opportunity. I actually walked out of class one day in Georgia State where I was going to school.
What was your major?
I was majoring in criminal justice.
Criminal.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's random stuff, yeah. Man. Like, I was walking out of class and the girl pulled me to the side and was like, "Hey, do you want to be in a movie?" And at first I was like, "What kind of movie?" You know, like,
yeah. Wait, what you talking about?
Yeah. And it was like, okay.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, his dick game's off the chain. Don't do that. Black Thunder, I used it right. I said it right, Black Thunder? Dick game's off the chain, son.
Oh my God.
I know, right?
But it turns out it was a real movie.
Real movie, all right.
It happened to be Joyful Noise. It happened to be Joyful Noise, and she brought me down, told me to follow her down to the Georgia Dome where they were filming it, and I went out there and met the cast, the crew and the directors and casting directors, and they were like, "Hey, we like your face. We want you to do this. Can you do it?" I was like, sure. And I went and did it, and then pretty soon I started getting emails with more stuff, and it took off from there, man.
Man, that just blows my mind. And to know that within 3 years of getting into something, and this is is this what you want to do now?
This is
rest of your life?
Rest of my life. I want to die in this.
Are the conventions keeping you busy now?
They are. I have like 9, 10 more I got to do this year too.
Do you have people that ask you questions about the series and you don't even know the fucking answer?
They do all the time.
And
I'm like, I can't answer that. Like, even if I knew it, you're gonna get me sued. Like, I'm not gonna do that. You want to ruin my career before it gets up there? Like, I don't like you now. Like, leave me alone. Like, darn.
Man. Well, let's do this. Any favorite your time on the show? Did you get to meet most of the cast members, many of the cast members? Because I know because of the special effects, maybe there was some separation.
Yeah, actually, me and the other Pet Walker to Say West, we actually dined with the main cast and everything. So like, it was kind of weird because they kept looking at us and kind of getting grossed out. Like, also with the Entertainment Weekly shoot, we ate with them there too because we were on the cover. Of
oh, that's right. You guys were on the cover. I totally. Do you guys remember the cover of that Entertainment Weekly?
Yeah.
That was dope.
It was so awesome. It was so much fun. But the only two people I haven't got a chance to meet yet are the characters who played Shane and the character who played Dale.
Nice.
Those are only two, and those are one of the two awesomest actors I wanted to meet, but I didn't get a chance to. But everybody else has been so awesome and humble and nice. Like, it's a family there.
Jeez.
Right down to the cast and the crew, man. They're so awesome.
Well, can you guys give it up for Moses Shane? Moses again, guys! You can find links to his Facebook page on the Sex, Drugs, and Kris DeVold Facebook page. Also, go ahead and you can see him all weekend at the Sierra Vista Mall. That means go and get up, and man, we inside the mall, right?
We inside.
Oh, we inside the mall. So y'all come in, get some
air conditioning and everything. Air conditioning, food,
get some
is
of that
all there.
air conditioning from the fucking mall. Come on in and have a good time. Meet one of your favorites from The Walking Dead. We love the show. We love your work. I think it's so cool to have met you, man.
Thank you so much.
So fucking dope. Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold, SexValleyTalk.com. We'll be back with Outside the Wire. So dope. Hey, real quick, hey, Brandon,
Look at this house right across the street from Fresno City College. You could own it for $900 a month. Plus, it has an apartment you could rent out for $400 a month. Come to our open house this Saturday at 1 o'clock. Go to MikeBriggsProperties.com for details.
In 1985, Larry Korth set out to help his friends, family, and community find affordable ways to buy a home or a business property. 30 years later, Mid-Valley Financial is the premier mortgage banker in the Central Valley. The professional staff at Mid-Valley will find the best mortgage products for your family. Mid-Valley Financial takes great pride in being the Central Valley's local lender. Visit us at midvalleyfinancial.com.
Let the professionals at William L. Mitchell Landscaping make your lawn and gardens beautiful. If you need a new lawn, landscape design, or if you need someone to take over the weekly drudgery of caring for your yard, William L. Mitchell Landscaping can meet your needs. With his ornamental horticulture degree from Fresno State, Bill is qualified to take care of all phases of your landscape construction and design. Call Bill at William L. Mitchell Landscaping at 283-8849. That's Bill Mitchell, 283-8849.
Hello, I'm Shelly at Horn Photo, and it's time to do more with your pictures. Get those images out of your camera, off your computer, and rescued from deep within your phone, and turn them into memorable photo keepsakes and gifts. Here at Horn Photo in Fresno, we have many wonderful photo items that we produce in-house, and we're here to help you find your individual style. So now's the time. Stop by Horn Photo in the Bellagio at Blackstone and East, or visit us online at hornphoto.com to explore the possibilities.
Viewers of Central Valley Talk, what is your home worth? The experienced agents at Mike Briggs Properties are offering a free property valuation if you mention Central Valley Talk. Find the value of your property for free. Call Mike Briggs Properties at 486 486-6758. Mention Central Valley Talk. Mike Briggs Properties, 486-6758.
Lunch phone, what is your location, please?
I'm in Fresno's Tower District.
What is your budget, please?
I only have $7.
Well, that leaves you only one choice. Go directly to Bobby Salazar's in the Tower District. He is having a lunch special for $6.89.
Well, that won't leave me enough money to get a drink.
No worries. Bobby Salazar's in the Tower District will get you lunch and a drink for just $6.89.
Wow, I'm going straight to Bobby Salazar's in the Tower District to get the lunch special and drink for just $6.89.
Thank you for calling Lunch Phone. This has been a recording.
What? I'm Mike Briggs, owner and CEO at CentralValleyTalk.com. If you like talk radio, you'll love CentralValleyTalk.com. All local, all live, all the time. CentralValleyTalk.com.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold, CentralValleyTalk.com. Oh my God, maybe if I touch where he sat, fucking AMC will call me. Is there such thing as a fat walker? Can you be a fat zombie? Anyway, all right, listen to this. Ever since the inception of Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold, February 2013, I have vowed to bring you one live musical act a week, and this week is no different. They've been on the show once before, but there's a lot that's changed. We'll talk about it shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to bring you Outside the Wire!
Song's called Love Demon. I stopped up and set sail for the skies. I landed in London, pushed the train, caught a cab. Don't think I'll ever come back to you.
Look at this house right across the street from Fresno City College. You could own it for $900 a month. Plus, it has an apartment you could rent out for $400 a month. Come to our open house this Saturday at 1 o'clock. Go to MikeBriggsProperties.com for details.
In 1985, Larry Korth set out to help his friends, family, and community find affordable ways to buy a home or a business property. 30 years later, Mid-Valley Financial is the premier mortgage banker in the Central Valley. The professional staff at Mid-Valley will find the best mortgage products for your family. Mid-Valley Financial takes great pride in being the Central Valley's local lender. Visit us at midvalleyfinancial.com.
Let the professionals at William L. Mitchell Landscaping make your lawn and gardens beautiful. If you need a new lawn, landscape design, or if you need someone to take over the weekly drudgery of caring for your yard, William L. Mitchell Landscaping can meet your needs. With his ornamental horticulture degree from Fresno State, Bill is qualified to take care of all phases of your landscape construction and design. Call Bill at William L. Mitchell Landscaping at 283-8849. That's Bill Mitchell, 283-8849.
Hello, I'm Shelly at Horn Photo, and it's time to do more with your pictures. Get those images out of your camera, off your computer, and rescued from deep within your phone, and turn them into memorable photo keepsakes and gifts. Here at Horn Photo in Fresno, we have many wonderful photo items that we produce in-house, and we're here to help you find your individual style. So now's the time. Stop by Horn Photo in the Bellagio at Blackstone and East, or visit us online at hornphoto.com to explore the possibilities.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
CentralValleyTalk.com. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Can you guys give it up for Outside the Wire again? Holy shit. Now let's just go ahead and let's just do it right now. Get down to brass tacks. Let's do the band introduction. Let's start right here. Who are you?
I'm Uraja Garcia. I'm the lead singer.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm Tony. I play rhythm guitar.
Yeah, yes.
I'm Paul. I play lead guitar.
Fucking Paul.
Shred's lead guitar.
Bundy drums.
Mike bass.
Yeah, very nice. Now, okay, we're just going to go ahead and get down to it. We're a little crammed here for time, but we're going to do it right now. How do I find you guys? Where are you on the internet?
Well, Facebook and also Reverb Nation. Go to ReverbNation.com.
Reverb Nation!
Outside the Wire Live.
Outside the Wire Live.
Or Facebook / Outside the Wire Live.
And of course, that link can be found on the Sex Drugs Kris DeVold Facebook page in case you've been smoking too much and you wake up the next morning realizing, I really like that fucking man. How do I find them again? The link is right there. You get right back to their page, give them a like. Now, I have to ask you guys, something's different since the last time I saw you guys. What is different?
A little sex change.
There's been a sex change. The lead singer.
Elephant in the room.
Right? So of course, when did this edition happen, Outside the Wire? In case you guys didn't know, last time I saw them, they did have a female lead singer. So this definitely changes a lot of things, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
No, he's like, yes. Now, of course, how long have you been with the band?
Now.
Yeah, there is a penis. First and foremost, yes, give it up. I was just gonna say that's one big difference right there. Like, what's the biggest difference? Well, I got a penis, so that'd be one of them. Okay, so right? No penis on the other one.
No, she did.
Vagina. Oh, whoa. Oh, actually, there might have.
Can we do that?
I don't know. There might have been some dickage in the pickage. Now, Outside the Wire. When did this happen? When did you come into the band?
6 months ago.
6 months. Been with the band.
We've written 10 songs.
That was going to be my next question.
About 6 or 7 more.
So you guys,
in the works.
you joined the band, and it wasn't just a matter of you coming in and now you're going to do all this pre-prepared material. This is like, I'm in the band, we got a whole new direction because we have a different sound with me. Let's see what it is.
Yeah, let alone, we are also going to do some acoustic additions.
Really?
To the band, yes.
Very nice.
Because I grew up playing.
Which plays right into the TV show Central Valley Buzz for Chuck Leonard, KIL 11 to 1 Monday through Friday. Yeah. You guys, we'll have them on TV soon. Don't worry, they'll be on TV soon. Yeah, it's that easy. You say the acoustic thing and you come on the show where I say cunt, and next thing you know it goes. Wait, is that 3? Where am I at 3? Cunt, and you guys all want to do the last one together? Cunt! That's 5. 5. That's 5. No, that's either. Yeah, it's like Oprah. You get a cut. You get a cut. I like it.
Everybody gets one.
Now, do you guys have any upcoming gigs, or are you guys just strictly working on the new songs?
We are strictly working on new songs. We do have upcoming gigs.
We have a gig September 19th
Okay.
at Crossroads. So that'll be our next gig.
Crossroads here in town, Cedar and Shields?
Yeah.
It's not as bad as you think.
It's not as bad as you think. They leave the knives at home now. It's a whole different Crossroads. They do show. Oh no, I still bring mine, but no. Outside the way, I gotta ask you guys. Since you got the new lead singer, who's doing all the writing now? Is it just all the band all together
I
now?
think it's still a collaborative effort.
Still collaborative?
Yeah, some of it's free form, some of it's
I write all the lyrics. He writes a lot of the music, and this guy over here writes a lot of the music, and then he just throws.
This guy's a genius. You can play any chord, any regular progression. This guy will make it sound badass.
Yeah, bad solos.
That makes it a little bit easy for us.
Well, I know Miggity Michelle and good old Sam I Am over there at front row seats to the solos. They were just face melting solos. How about this? Can you guys give it up for the band Outside the Wire again? You guys promise to go like their Facebook page? Yeah! All right, you sons of bitches. And by the way, give it up for Moses J. Mosley again for coming on the show from The Walking Dead. Go out to the Sierra Vista Mall. Go check him out. Along with what? They're going to have a Stormtrooper Army memorabilia, all sorts of shit out there. Thanks to Pete the Diehard. Thanks to Black Thunder. Thanks to the crowd. Thanks to Bill Carmichael. Thanks to fucking Chuck Leonard. And hey, real quick, you guys want to know who the musical guest is next week? No, fuck you lazy stoners. Go like their Facebook page. We'll do it again next week. Bill, we did it, buddy.
Look at this house right across the street from Fresno City College. You could own it for $900 a month. Plus, it has an apartment you could rent out for $400 a month. Come to our open house this Saturday at 1 o'clock. Go to MikeBriggsProperties.com for details.
In 1985, Larry Korth set out to help his friends, family, and community find affordable ways to buy a home or a business property. 30 years later, Mid-Valley Financial is the premier mortgage banker in the Central Valley. The professional staff at Mid-Valley will find the best mortgage products for your family. Mid-Valley Financial takes great pride in being the Central Valley's local lender. Visit us at midvalleyfinancial.com.
Let the professionals at William L. Mitchell Landscaping make your lawn and gardens beautiful. If you need a new lawn, landscape design, or if you need someone to take over the weekly drudgery of caring for your yard, William L. Mitchell Landscaping can meet your needs. With his ornamental horticulture degree from Fresno State, Bill is qualified to take care of all phases of your landscape construction and design. Call Bill at William L. Mitchell Landscaping at 283-8849. That's Bill Mitchell, 283-8849.
Hello, I'm Shelly at Horn Photo, and it's time to do more with your pictures. Get those images out of your camera, off your computer, and rescued from deep within your phone, and turn them into memorable photo keepsakes and gifts. Here at Horn Photo in Fresno, we have many wonderful photo items that we produce in-house, and we're here to help you find your individual style. So now's the time. Stop by Horn Photo in the Bellagio at Blackstone and Eames, or visit us online at hornphoto.com to explore the possibilities.
Viewers of Central Valley Talk, what is your home worth? The experienced agents at Mike Briggs Properties are offering a free property valuation if you mention Central Valley Talk. Find the value of your property for free. Call Mike Briggs Properties at 486-6758. Mention Central Valley Talk. Mike Briggs Properties, 486-6758.
Lunch phone, what is your location, please?
I'm in Fresno's Tower District.
What is your budget, please?
I only have $7.
Well, that leaves you only one choice. Go directly to Bobby Salazar's in the Tower District. He is having a lunch special for $6.89.